Hello and welcome to Oracle of Hope. Today we're going to be doing a weekly reading for Aquarius. This is going to be for the 3rd to the 9th for November 2019. If this does resonate with you, you can always get your own personal reading by clicking on the link in the description box down below. Basically how this works is I pick out 7 cards corresponding to the week or corresponding to the days of the week. I'm kind of just explaining how your week goes and figuring out what's going on there. And then we're going to take like an Oracle deck reading, like an advice sheet thing, and kind of figure out what some advice would be best for you. Also, if you wouldn't mind to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how you feel about the video. What's your verdict? What do you think about my new getup, my background, how I do the readings, if I ramble on too much. Just kind of tell me what your feedback is, and any negative or positive comments are very, very important to me. I do stutter sometimes in my speech, but I try my best to keep up with everything. I think that is it. Yeah. Let us begin. Alrighty. What is Aquarius's week looking like? What is Aquarius's love week, by the way? This is a love reading. So, what is Aquarius's love week looking like? What is Aquarius's love week looking like? What is Aquarius's love week looking like? Yeah, okay, that's good. Ooh. Okay. This is a very interesting week. So just without having to look at anything just yet, but just kind of looking at the overall of everything, I'm seeing a lot of indecisiveness here. It looks kind of like a hot and cold type of thing. It looks like the relationship ended, and or there's some heartbreak going on. There's a completion of something. There's some feminine energies and true love. So without further ado, let us begin. So we have the 3 of Swords here. This is heartbreak. So the first week is starting off really strong. You're having some heartbreak for the singles. You're having some heartbreak. Somebody probably broke up with you, or you got out of a relationship, and or you're feeling really heartbroken by somebody and just rejecting your love. For the taken people, you're having some heartbreak with somebody hurting you. Maybe more than one party. Some deep, deep thought is going on in here, because Swords is about thought as well. With the taken people, you may have gotten broken up with. Somebody may have kind of turned around and put you in a bad corner and really, really hurt you, maybe cheated on you in this week, and things just seem to be going in a very sour direction at the beginning of the week. Let us get some clarification as to what this heartbreak really is and necessarily can mean. So what does the 3 of Swords mean for the beginning of the week for Aquarius? What does the 3 of Swords mean for the beginning of the week for Aquarius? One more time, I believe it would be good. Give it a good shuffle. Okay. So that's weird. I'm gonna get some more. Okay. So it seems like there is some sneaky behavior going on here. We also have the sun, so I'll cover that in a second. There's some sneaky behavior going on with the heartbreak. So somebody may have cheated on you. For those who are taken, someone that is not taken, something sneaky is going on behind your back and breaking your heart. Maybe some like backstabbing, some talking behind your back, some conversing about something that they shouldn't be conversing about, personal information, something like that. We also got the Sun card here. So the Sun card is a good thing to have. which means it will completely brighten up the entire reading. No matter how negative it is, it will be completely happy at some point, and you will be really nice. This is basically, the sun card means complete happiness, sunshine, rainbows, and all that good jazz. So what this has to do with correlation with the heartbreak, well, this can mean that there's some sneaky behavior, but there's some sneaky behavior that you should probably be happy about, because if they're breaking your heart, you should probably be like not in that relationship, and move on and be happy that you're moving on, and happy that they're kind of showing their true colors at this moment in time, and you should be aware that there's sneaky behavior. And same with singles, you should be happy that they're showing their true colors and you're trying to move on. And so it's a good thing that they're showing this now, and so that you don't have to deal with it later. And that's what I derive from it. And the second day in the week, we have the Three of Pentacles here. The Three of Pentacles means like conversing with people. This usually means in the workplace. You're conversing with individuals, talking, having a conference and a meeting. With it having to do with correlation of love, maybe you're conversing and having a meeting with your friends and coworkers at work, having to do with like what happened. Like you're kind of like, whoa, because usually when something big happens, some people, not everybody, that they just want to like talk about it to get off their chest. So you may have been talking about the heartbreak and the sneaky behavior. And you wanted to talk about it with your friends and coworkers at work to see what their opinion was of it on the second day. On the third day here, we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands can mean an individual, or it can also mean you are very patient with your passion. Queens are very patient overall. They're patient creatures. But the Queen of Wands, usually she's an attractive, sexy woman. She gets what she wants usually. That's like usually that's her card overall. This can also mean a fire sign. Fire signs include Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And so we may have a Sagittarius on our hand, not Sagittarius on our hands. We may have a Leo or a Sagittarius or Aries on our hands, a fire sign in general, in your life coming towards you, and kind of being there like, hey, I'm here. You may have gone through some really horrible heartbreak, but I'm here to like comfort you, or this could represent you being patient. We can get some clarification here. Is this a individual coming in this person's life? Is this an individual coming into Aquarius's life? All right. Oh, yes, definitely, 100%. So we have here is the true love. Well, not true love. This is a soulmate connection card. So this is definitely somebody, a fire sign is going to come into your life that is your soulmate, which is really great. I'm really happy that somebody is coming in and going to save the day for you. So look out for a fire sign, and you're definitely going to have a true love connection with them. And for singles, look out for a fire sign, because you're going to have a true love connection with them. They're coming towards you, and they're in, like, on the third day of this week, so a fire sign's going to be like, hey, what's up? And just keep your eye out for it, and just make sure that, you kind of snatch that up, because this is hard to come by. On the fourth day, it looks like the Chariot, you're moving towards something, you're taking charge of something. This can also mean long distance travel. So perhaps, for the people that are, online lovers and whatnot, this can also mean that, the soulmate connection can be online as well. And or coming towards you in a certain type of way. You can be charging or moving or having a long distance relationship with somebody on the fourth day, which is crazy. It's moving really, really fast. But hey, like you soulmate connection, you instantly connect, things happen. So you had heartbreak in the beginning of the week. You conversed and you talked about it with your friends. I guess evidently you weren't not that necessarily hurt. You found an individual fire sign that is a soulmate connection, and you're moving towards them. You're charging towards the individual. You're trying to have some movement towards them, maybe some long distance travel towards them in the near future. We also have on the 5th day, we have on the 5th day here is the hangman. The hangman is basically you're feeling a little bit stagnant. You're feeling like you can't really move. You don't have much control over the situation. You're kind of just sitting there like, you know, and maybe you found the soulmate connection and you're trying to move towards the individual, but there is some stagnantness going on there. We can get some clarification as to what's going on, as to why you feel stagnant. Why does Aquarius feel stagnant? Why does Aquarius feel stagnant? Why does Aquarius feel stagnant? Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, so it seems like to me you're a little bit confused about your options. So you found the one, you're trying to move towards it, but you're not necessarily sure. You're still a little bit confused, and it probably is going really, really fast for you, obviously, as it would in a week. So you're feeling a bit stagnant because there's a lot of choices here. There are a lot of variant choices here. Nothing is really what it seems. There's a lot of confusion here. There's a lot of a lot of clouds in the card. There's a lot of different options that are very variant and not necessarily what they seem. And so you're really thinking like, is this the right decision? Is this the right choice that I'm making? Am I going in the right direction? It's a little bit cloudy, misty, kind of feeling a little stuck here. But no worries, no worries. Because there is going to be on the 6th day, there is going to be a cycle. The World card means basically, ouch. The World card means that there is a completion of a cycle. So, for instance, if you are a student, you would be graduating, and if you are, in love terms, Latin terms, it would be like if you're single, you would be dating. If you're dating, you would be engaged. If you're engaged, you would be married. And so, I feel like there is going to be completion of a cycle. So, I feel like you're going to start dating an individual. Perhaps that soulmate connection person, that fire sign, and within the week having heartbreak. I guess maybe you had some previous heartbreak from an individual, and you kind of were talking about it, and then this individual came in and was like, hey, and then you were wanting to move towards it, but you were a little bit confused and like a little weary about it, but then you kind of you just decided, yeah, let me just do it. And there's going to be a completion of a cycle, so you're going to get into a relationship with this person, and again, with singles again, you're going to get into a relationship with this person. And have a soulmate connection. That's really, really nice. I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. You're going to have a little bit of a rough beginning in the week. Things are going to kind of turn out great. You're going to have somebody come in and be like, hey, what's up? You're going to be a little confused, but that's okay. Things are going to come into a full cycle, and then you're going to have a soulmate connection with this individual and be happy, I'm assuming. And so, yeah, that's pretty straightforward there. So let's get some clarification, or not even clarification, let's get some advice for you two, and hopefully you have a wonderful time. What's some advice for Aquarius? Okay. Ooh, spirit guide. Very pretty, really, really pretty card we have here. So the card says, the past has been difficult, but now it's time to believe in your abilities to walk your path with confidence. Does this need explaining? I don't think so. So basically, you know, it may have been difficult in the past, and for instance, your beginning, you know, with the heartbreak, but like I said, the sun card will come along and make everything happy, so it's extra happy. Um, you found somebody, a fire sign, that's a soulmate connection fire sign, and you're going to move towards them, and you're feeling a little stagnant, a little confused, but that's okay because there's going to be completion of the cycle. You're going to get into a relationship with them and have a soulmate connection. So, with that being said, thank you so much. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the notification bell down below. And you're going to have a wonderful time, and yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.